round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Bulls have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Heat. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Gali LaForce. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Jalen Williams. Hero out there with Yaka Jonas. And there's Riley. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. And for the Bulls, we've got Buzelis. MP is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. A look at Chicago. Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. 1 or 2 plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
Now, Hero has to Jovic. Unloads. And that one's off. And this is his first shot of the game. Here's Buzelis. Riley covering. Rebound by the Heat. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Down low. No good with the layup.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And Hero is sinister off the dribble.
And so it's Sessions. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. In the corner, it's Buzelis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The kick out to Williams. Sessions with the rebound.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Williams with the steal. Pass to Yaka Jonas. And the layup is good.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Sessions looking around. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jovic. Got a hand on it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Well, I was getting benched if I took that 3 on a break, but not now.
Hero against Jones. Hero passes to Williams. Pick by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Sessions. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Now, Hero, defended by Jones. Count that bucket. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
Here's Jones. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jovic. There's a screen by Williams. Jovic, no good.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Back to Jones. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hero with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jovic. There's the 3. Ball's knocked loose.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Mr. Williams. Here is Riley. Still without a basket. It's deflected. To the inside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Bulls on defense. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Sessions. Here's Buzelis. And the foul on Kasparis Jakubonis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Sessions. Stolen by Hero.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting the ship.
This one for 3. That one no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Sessions. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hero passes to Jovic, and it's good for 2.
And Tyler Hero has really evolved offensively. As you see, those assist numbers start to climb.
The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Bulls trail by 3. And Sessions kicks to Jones. Back to Sessions. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Bangs home the trifecta. Sessions has got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Over Jones. Rebound by the Bulls. Sessions has got his 4th rebound in this one. Buzelis with the ball. Shoots it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And Jovic gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Right wing. Back to Sessions. To Champagny. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 11 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Hero against Jones. And he slams it one-handed.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
The Heat with the lead. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for Buzella. And it's Klay Thompson in for Tyus Jones. Walker's checked in for Miami. Podziemski's coming in for Riley. Now, Hero, guarded closely. Pass to Jonas. It's stolen by Sessions. Thompson from long range sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Walker. Hero passes to Walker and finished off by Walker.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
On the wing, MP. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero. Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen by Williams. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the screen.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is
getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Podziemski. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Walker. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside. Right side, Williams. And Jabari Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And a deep 3 from MP. No good on the quick 3.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Here's Flowers. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Podziemski. Rebound by Williams.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Williams sets a screen for Sessions. Launches it. That's good from Williams on the assist by Sessions. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Flowers. Williams with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now the defense is in overdrive.
Ariza's checked in for Miami. Pass to Simpson. Walker is screen on Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Simpson. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Okoro kicks to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simpson. Still yet to score from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Okoro on the wing. Thompson to the middle. Here's Smith. That shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Here's Jones. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Thompson is out there with Jones, and it's Smith in at the 5, down low. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jones dishes to Smith. Pass to Williams, fires for 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Simpson. Hasn't made one yet. Good D by Thompson. Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Nice shot by Smith.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Heat trail by 4. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Smith kicks to Okoro. Thompson passes to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Here's Simpson, defended by Jones. All alone. And the basket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Jones. Williams inside, defended by Sheldon. And the basket by Jones.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Walker. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Apparel. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Trey Jones. The Bulls leading by 5. Jones kicks to Thompson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Hero. There's the pick. Here is Riley. On the wing, Walker. Shot clock at 5. There's Hero with the 3. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And here's MP for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Hero with the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Riley.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Jones, the pass to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Riley. Smith kicks to Thompson. The 3 from MP. The offensive rebound, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Miami with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Hero. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count that one. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And that's Klay Thompson making it look easy because of that high basketball IQ.
Inside, here's Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Miami, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. No good on that one. The Heat making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Sessions dishes to Jones. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got 4 assists in the game. Hero passes to Walker. Williams sets a screen for Walker. Pass to Williams. Over Smith. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-7 run. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Heat trail by 15. Pass to Riley. Walker is screen on Sessions. Riley kicks to Hero. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hero's got 9.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
Make some noise for your incredible. Put your hands together and make some more fans. Your incredible.
And the Bulls making a change here. Champagne's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Podziemski, he's checked in for Walker. Chicago leading by 12. MP outside. Pass to Jones. To the right side. Here's Buzelis. Riley covering. Kicks it out to Jones. MP high post. And here's the fast break. There's Hero with the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Up top, Pajemski. He's covered by Sessions. Here is Riley. Over Buzelis. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Riley.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
To the inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you give Hero a chance in the open floor, he loves to run. Great hustle that time, getting ahead of the break.
Pass to Sessions. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first. Well, that's just excellent rebounding fundamentals right there. He found a body, and he cleared him out.
Jones looking for an opening. Smith finds Sessions. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 10 points for MP. The Heat trail by 10. Hero passes to Williams. Back to Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
MP outside. At the elbow, Jones. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
For your Chicago.
So both teams changing it up here. Miami with the ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Riley. Here's Jovic. Here is Riley. 6 on the shot clock. Hero, chalk up 2 there. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Sessions. To the wing right side. Here's Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. Now Sessions. Takes a 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Second team foul.
Here's Jovic. He's got 11. Picked by Williams. It's up a 3.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
Riley kicks to Hero. Pass to Jonas. Clock at 4. From deep three-point territory, Buzelis grabs the board. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Buzelis takes the 3. Jonas grabs the rebound. Hero passes to Jovic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero against Jones. Hero no good. Bulls leading by 11. Down low. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Riley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Riley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
54 seconds left in the first half of the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Jonas. Jams it in off the great move.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Oh, high effort play by Arrow. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. After Champagny for the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jovic. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
On the wing. Here's Jonas. Kicks it out to Hero. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Chicago Bulls.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Chicago leading by 7 on the floor for Miami. Jonas is out there with Hero. And there's Riley. Then it's Williams. And it's Jovic in at the 4.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Jovic. Driving in. It's stolen by Buzelis. One-on-one fast break. And Chicago has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Hero. And that one's good, Champagny.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside, Hero. Williams with a clean look. It's good from long range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Sessions. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count it. Jovic has got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Champagny. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside, Hero. Here's Jovic. 13 points in the game. Hero, no good. Now, Bruzelis. Pass to Jones. MP outside. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Wasted no time on that one. Heroes got 19 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Chicago calls timeout. Klay Thompson is checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 6. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Hero. And the basket by Jones.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
MP outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Bruzelis. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Heat trail by 9. Outside, Hero. Step back shot, and another basket for Miami. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Bruzelis. Now Thompson. And the Bulls, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bruzelis. He's covered by Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat trail by 10. Hero attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The previous play is Hero.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The slow motion replay. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
On the basket by Jones.
Pushing the action, getting others involved, He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
All right, Annie, thanks for that.
Unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Heat knocking down the tray. Pass to Champagny. Outside, Jones. MP outside. Now, Buzelis. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Jonas. He's got 9. A 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're slightly out-rebounded. And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
And Jovic gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Back to Sessions. Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Williams. That's the Heat on the break. Here is Riley. He's got 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the left side wing. For 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth team.
Klay Thompson is checked in for MP. And Miami also making a switch. Podziemski's checked in. Here is Riley. Over to the left wing. Here's Jovic. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Riley. Off target from 3-point range.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Buzelis with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson with the 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jovic. For the 3. The shot by Jonas, no good. Thompson dishes to Jones. Back to Thompson. Pass to Champagny. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. Back to Jones. It's hauled in by the Heat. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jonas. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jonas has got 11 points.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Pass to Champagny. Now Buzelis. Here's Champagny. Launches a three, and the Bulls another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 14. To the inside. It's stolen by Buzelis. Pass to Champagny. Now Jones. Stripped away. And here comes the break. Here's Podziemski. And the layup's good off the glass. Podziemski's got his second basket.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Jones, the pass to Champagny. Here's Buzelis. Riley covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Champagny. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Champagny's got 9 points now in just the second half. Inside. Stolen away. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Champagny. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Buzelis with the ball. Off target from outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Miami with the ball. 17-point game. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. MP is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Sessions. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Back to Sessions. Out to the wing. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Hero. And he jams it with authority.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving a little attitude.
Sessions against Hero. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
Free throw good. Sessions. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Hero. Nice move. And it's Miami with another.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Hero. No good. Good defense by MP. And Thompson kicks to Apparel. Back to Thompson. MP outside. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Walker. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Walker. Smith against Hero. Here's Flowers. No good there off the double clutch.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Arrow kicks to Smith. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Sessions after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Arrow from outside off the mark. The Heat trail by 17. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Walker with his screen for Hero. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Sessions. Stolen by Hero. All by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
When he's locked in defensively, Tyler Hero can make a huge difference for his team.
And so it's Sessions. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Thompson surveying the floor. Kicked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
The defense a step slow, and he can see the results.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Jonas. Pass to Jovic. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Champagny. And here's Jones. He's covered by Hero. Now Buzelis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Hero. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Jones. Pass to Sessions. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 18 points for MP.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
To the paint. Here's Jonas. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Champagny. Jones, the pass to Sessions. Pocket 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Buzelis, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Heat trail by 16. At the top of the key, Williams. Down low. Here's Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
It doesn't go for him. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Jonas. Here's Jovic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Jones for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up. Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now here's Sessions. Pass to Champagny. Here's Buzelis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Sessions kicks to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Good D by Williams. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Jonas. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the middle. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Outside Williams. Down low. Pass to Jonas. Just 5 to shoot. Over Sessions. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Champagny. Now Jones from past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Hero. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sessions with it. Picked up by Hero. Jones outside. Here's Champagny. Oh, the dunk!
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Jonas. For 3. That does not go.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Now, Buzelis. And he jams it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Williams, the response, slamming it home.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And that one falls for Williams. So it's Sessions. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jones outside. Jacks up a 3. Down he goes for 3.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Here's Jonas. Here's Hero. The response triple answers back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now MV takes the three, buries the deep ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them it.
That one drops.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot. You can use it against teams who overplay that three-point line. And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And stolen by Williams. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and